Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor here at Wyzant, answering a question submitted by a student. This is a really good question. It's a classic Algebra 1 question, and you're going to see questions just like this in Algebra 1, Algebra 2. You'll see them again on SAT and ACT exams. So this is something you just have to be very comfortable doing. And with a little bit of practice, hopefully you'll get there. Okay. So the cost of tuition was $35.20 in 2005, and the cost has increased linearly so that it becomes $4,414 in 2017. And so we want an equation, a linear equation, y equals mx plus b, to be, we need to come up with that to describe what's going on with college tuition. Notice that we're given two data points, 2005, which we could consider to be times 0 if we wanted to. And that's the typical way to do it. So we're going to think of this as times 0. So I'll just put this year here and then time here. So we're going to use x. We're supposed to use x for years since 2000. Oh, since 2000, sorry. Okay, my apologies. So 2000, year 2000 is going to be 0. We're interested in, we have a data point for 2005, and that's going to be time 5. And here's the cost here. This is our x value, x variable. This is our y variable. So we don't know what the cost was in 2000, but we do know what the cost was in 2005, $35.20, and we know the cost in 2017. So this is 17, so 4414. So to come up with our model here, we need to find a slope and we need to find an intercept. So let's go ahead and work on that. I'm going to start with the slope. And I think you've seen this formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is our slope. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2 here. So it's going to be 4414 minus 3520 all over 17 minus 5. Okay, so we get on our calculators here. 4414 minus 3520 is 894. And 17 minus 5 is 12. So once again, onto the calculator, divide by 12. And we're going to get 74.5. What's that telling us? What does slope really mean here? Remember that slope is always a rate. So this is telling us that on average, the cost of tuition is going up $74.50 per year. Okay, which is pretty good. Tuition is rising, and that's not so bad. So we can do this problem, we can finish this off in two different ways. One way is to just go right into this slope-intercept form here. So we're going to go y equals mx plus b. And we're going to plug in what we have. So far, we have that slope is 74.5. 34.5 plus b. And now we're going to use a point. So I'm going to use the 0.5 comma 3520. We're going to use that point to figure out b. So 3520 equals 74.5. Sorry, x. Got the x there. X is 5 here plus b. So let's see. 74.5 times 5 gives me 372.5, and when I subtract that from 3520, I'm going to get 3147.5 as b. And so my final answer now is y equals 74.5x plus 3147.5. Let's just take a look at this. So this would be year 0, which is 2000. And this would be 17 here. And we have another data point at 5. And tuition to start with is at 3147. And then it goes here, it goes up to 35. So you have a point here. Let's call that 3520. And it goes up again to 44. Something like that. I can't draw this to scale, but you see the idea. So we talked about the meaning of the slope. The meaning of the slope is the rate at which this line is rising, rise over run. This would be the annual increase in the tuition. The intercept here is the value, y value here is the cost of tuition in the year 2000. So slope and intercept, interpreting slope and intercept over and over again in a wide variety of word problems. That's something you're going to do quite a lot. So before we end, I just want to show you another way of doing this. We would use the point slope form of the equation. If you haven't seen this, just ignore me. This is preferred by a lot of people. So we're going to use the same 0.5, 3520. So it's, excuse me, I wrote that as an equal sign, y minus 3520. Now we know the slope is 74.5 times x minus 5. So a lot of people prefer this because you have the equation 74.5 times x minus 5 plus 3520. And that's the equation. Now they want it in slope-intercept form, so we have to do another step here. You might prefer the one on the left, 74.5x, and then we have to multiply 5 times 74.5. Which is 372.5 plus 3520. And we do that and you get the same equation as before. Just combining these two is going to give you 3147.5. So here we started with slope-intercept and we stayed with it. Here we started with the point-slope form of the equation, and we had to rewrite it into slope-intercept form. So either one of those is fine. They'll give you the same answer as you just seen. Sometimes teachers in school, they'll tell you what to do. They'll say, use this form or that form in your work. Sometimes you don't have a choice. In this problem, we had a choice. So I just thought I'd show you both ways, because you might see one or the other on the test, and you won't be given a choice as to how to proceed. Okay, that's it for this one. I hope you found this lesson to be helpful. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.